Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another Minecraft episode. My name is Kimberly Quinn. I'm your hostess with the mostest, and happy 2023. Woohoo! Giovanni, come here. Get off the ice. Come here. Come on, G. So, all right, that's how we're starting out, getting Giovanni off the ice. Because a beaver pond, I'm just going to show you here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was frozen, then it wasn't. Now it's trying to be again, so we just don't really need him walking on there. All right, so let's get going, because you know what? New year. A lot of people sort of shifting, lean into new habits at this time of year, which of course we can do any day, honestly. But if the momentum is here, let's do it. So I'm just going to sort of remind everybody, January 2nd. This will air tomorrow, so the 3rd, okay. The whole foundation for Minecraft is really the foundation for life. It really, really is, because the foundation for Minecraft, well, mindfulness and gratitude, right? Those are two of the big bricks. However, the whole premise or the whole theme is to become the boss of your brain. So we need to understand, we need to get like 100% that it's all here. Thoughts come first, feelings second, and then actions or behavior are last. So without question, what we think about leads to how we feel, which then leads to how our lives play out. So changing our thoughts, since our thoughts dictate our feelings, changing our thoughts literally changes our lives. Think about that. It's called metacognition, thinking about thinking. That's all here in the prefrontal cortex, right behind your forehead. It is so important to practice thought control, because also whatever we practice, we inevitably get good at. So it takes, first of all, awareness with anything. We cannot do what we do not know, right? Then, once we're aware of what's working for us, what isn't, then we can start to make choices. And you might think, I've got all kinds of, intrusive thoughts going on, and I'm, allowing that, kind of realizing that we are allowing that, and that, maybe I want to change that. So to really work on it. And it's also important to have the bar set at do our best, okay? So we have awareness, set the bar, do our best, and then move forward with follow through, just like a good parent. A parent who says this and that and then doesn't follow through with it to a 2-year-old, 4-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever they're saying, if they're not following through, they're basically doing like a teacher or a professor up at the board saying, writing on the smartboard saying, do not listen to me, right? We've got to follow through with it. And then we've also got to be compassionate when we have a day where we kind of slide off the wagon and allow our thoughts to get the best of us. But to remember, thoughts first, feelings second, action, behavior third. When we change the way we look at things, the way we look at things changes. Wayne Dyer says that. He's in my friendship circle. No longer with us, sadly, but he's with me for sure. I'm inspired by that wonderful man frequently. Okay, so thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Becoming the boss of your brain. So, like I say to my Minecrafters, day one of class is, we can separate things into two big broad categories, right? Either we control our thoughts, and then I wait for them to say, or our thoughts control us, and which is more pleasant. So this is the year. If not now, when? So many people, I don't really know why, put off, having fun, put off, starting a business, put off travel, put off this, you might have to save. I'm not saying that. I'm not being that person. I don't even like people like that. I'm talking about maybe getting a plan going, okay? And just not putting off nurturing the mind. I mean, we take the mind so for granted. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. We might nurture, our sore foot. Good for you. We might even nurture a pimple. Want it to go away. We spend a lot of times. We nurture a house plant. There you go. Like a $10 plant from Walmart. Not that that's not loads of fun. But we don't take time to nurture the most important organ we've got, that 3-pound beautiful brain that we're walking around with, because it literally guides our lives. We are the authors of our own script, and it takes training the brain. The brain is just ready to go, ready to be trained, just like a toddler. Constant redirection, constant, moving it here, moving it away from there to where you want your brain to be. And the only person that can do that is you. And this is what Minecraft is all about, is retraining the brain. Neurons that wire together, fire together. And the brain loves patterns. So the more we train the brain to do what we like, the easier it gets. Just like playing the guitar, learning how to cook or skiing or whatever, the more we practice, the easier it gets, and the less maintenance it takes, kind of thing. So we'll find out pretty quickly. You'll find out pretty quickly because it takes on average about 21 days for a habit to shift and stick. So with that, practicing mind control, the other two big components of that's the main theme. The two foundations are mindfulness and gratitude, because all we've got is being in this moment right here, right now, right, little G? Giovanni's really good about being mindful. And from a cognitive, psychological, and neurological perspective, only what we pay attention to is what makes it into long-term memory. So when we're in broccoli mode, just like vegging and residing and zoning out on autopilot, we can think that's resting, but it's not. It's not at all. It's just being disengaged from your life and missing out on your life. And as far as we know, this is not a dress rehearsal. This is the big game, and our life minutes are limited. So we want to be mindful. We also want to be grateful. Okay, mindful, be in the present moment. Be grateful for everything you can possibly be grateful for in the day. Giovanni, the snow, the fact that your eyes work, your ears work, your spine's intact. You can be in the woods. I'm just saying for me, obviously. You can, for being in Manhattan, for that lovely sushi lunch you had, being with your friend, whatever, all day long. What I do is I do my gratitude journal, as many of you know. 3 things in the morning. 1, 2, 3. I am grateful for, I am grateful for, I am grateful for. You also need the words, not just family, partner, golden retriever, and that's all good. But you got to say, I am grateful for, because this is how the neurons wire. They need to know what to do, just like a 2-year-old. So there we go. This is all about Minecraft 101 here. Becoming the boss of your brain. Quick recap means getting it. The thoughts come first, feelings second, actions or behavior third. Be mindful, be in the present moment, because that's the only place life is, and not doing so is missing out on our lives. And then being grateful 3 times in the morning. I am grateful for, I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for, in a journal. And then throughout the day, just say it in your head. And that's it, because our life minutes are limited. We'd like to forget about that because we don't like to think about it. Denial can seem like a safe place, but it doesn't work out well in the end. The reality is that, our time on this planet is limited, and we need to really spend those life minutes as if they are cash. This is the Minecraft message. Okay, happy 2023 from Giovanni and me. I made a rhyme. Have a mindful day.